Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com, and continuing on with my review of the venerable little X-T1 from Fuji, which I have right here. As you'll recall, we have the 18 to 55 f2.8 to 4. I guess it's a kit lens, you could call it, but probably the nicest kit lens I've ever seen on the X-T1 here. And Mrs. Ballard has the Christmas tree up, being that it's December. And she loves Christmas. We got lots of nice ornaments on here, and she's got me a few Darth Vader and other Star Wars ornaments. So I thought, hey, cool idea, cool way to do some image quality tests, more specifically some ISO, high ISO tests, show you the range of how the images look from, say, 3200 or so, all the way up into high 1 and high 2, because this little thing performs amazing at high ISO for an APS-C sensor. So let's have a look at those images. Okay, so these are the out-of-camera JPEGs from the Fuji X-T1. This image is ISO 1600. This is a R2 unit, a Christmas decoration, and you could see this is pretty decent quality at ISO 1600. We move over to ISO 3200, and still really decent quality. The detail is still very evident, very little sign of any noise or anything in the image. Moving over to 6400. Same thing, it's still really clean here. Detail's good and really clean. Quite remarkable for a crop sensor body. And now we're at ISO 6400, and surprisingly still very low noise evident here, and still good detail. Straight out of camera image, very nice image quality. ISO 12800, and even more surprisingly, very little noise showing. Starting to see some in the shadow areas here, but nothing too objectionable. There's a very nice pattern to the noise, and at 12,800, which I believe is high 1, this is really incredible for a crop sensor body. This is ISO 25,600, which I believe was high 2 on the camera. You can see more noise in the shadows here, but still pretty decent. If I was going to use this, I would probably open the raw file in Lightroom and do some advanced noise reduction and work on the image a little more. But, you know, still really a usable image at ISO 25,006. Still at 25,006, we'll come back down. There's Darth Vader, Christmas tree ornament. You can still, again, see some noise in the shadow areas, but still not bad at all. 12,008, and it really cleans up. That's the break point for me. 12,008 is quite a usable image, straight out of camera JPEG. And 6400 is I wouldn't hesitate to use this. Totally nice image, good detail. 3200, same thing, even cleaner. And 1600, very nice image, straight out of camera. You know, even just a few years ago, to get a camera that would deliver this type of high ISO ability, even in full frame, we would have been quite impressed with. So here we are, this is the glass snowman, the glass globe Christmas tree ornament. ISO 1600, very nice quality, very nice detail, straight out of camera JPEG. 3200, still very nice quality, detail's good, color's nice. 6400, still maintaining a good quality image here. ISO 12,800, and still good quality image. Now this is where, for me, I think the break point is, because as we go to 25.6, you can see the noise start to come in, especially in the bottom corners here. You could see the noise there and over here, and it's not bad, but I would work this image as a raw file and use some noise reduction and probably get still a very usable file out of it, which is just incredible for an out-of-camera JPEG on a crop sensor body. ISO 25,006 again, same thing as we just said, you know, some noise in the corners and the shadow areas, but probably still a workable file, especially from RAW. 12,008 becomes a dramatic difference here. It's quite a step, because I consider this quite a usable image. You move to 6400 and it's cleaned up, you know, very well. Totally usable image here. Good detail, good color. 3200, even better. And 1600 is just a very nice image at 1600. It's really good high ISO out of the X-T100, or the X-T1, sorry, the Fuji X-T1. And that's, you know, in a nutshell, the Fuji X-T1 is delivering very good high ISO image quality. Good detail, good color, very little noise. Even at high 2 at 25,600, still pretty low noise levels that I think are, could be made even cleaner if we work on them in RAW. And so that's basically the summary on the Fuji X-T1. It's just got very impressive high ISO image quality. Anybody looking for a Fuji body, or I guess it's representative of the Fuji sensors, but anybody looking for a crop sensor body, especially the retro kind like the Fujis, you're going to get excellent image quality out of these cameras, and the X-T1 is a shining example of that. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Stay tuned for more on the X-T1. We'll be back soon with some new videos, some new articles. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the world of photography, videography, and technology right here at artoftheimage.com. Thanks a lot.